Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna do things a little bit different. So this is not exactly a review, but more of like your first impression, hands-on experience of the Barbie Endless Curls dolls. So if you know me, you know that I'm fascinated and obsessed with curls and hair, but every time I see her in the stores, I always shrug it off like, oh come on, it's not gonna work. So I always decided not to buy her, even though I was always tempted to get her. But just the other day I saw a review of her on YouTube randomly. I watched it and it was really cool, so that's why I decided to make a video and experience her firsthand with you guys. So let's get started. Well, before we start, we'll just look at her box just a little bit to see the information of this doll. So it says no heat nor water needed to make the curls work. It says she is rooted with special quick curl hair. And here is the back where it just show you tons of styles that you can do with her. It says you need to hold for 10 seconds, roll, hold, release, and you can brush it out to straighten it. And to be honest, I don't think we're gonna be able to get these looks exactly like here, because we all know that this is not true, Mattel. I think this is just a special doll for the promo photos, like always, but still we're gonna test it out. So I'm gonna bust her out of the box and we'll get started. Alright, so she is out of the box, and I'm just gonna do a tiny review because I couldn't resist. So feeling her hair does feel different from the other type of normal hairs on the other dolls that we have and familiar with. So like even the individual strands of her hair feels thicker than the normal one, and unlike the matte and dry texture of the other dolls, her hair feels really soft and smooth, and it feels like it has moisture in it, if you guys know what I'm saying. And she has a really spunky dress as well. So she has a faux black leather top with pink accents, and for her skirt she has this really sparkly frilly dress, and also comes with a shimmery underlayer as well, and her shoes are pretty cool as well. So first of all, we're going to take a look at the things that she comes with. So she comes with 3 rubber bands, and she also comes with a pair of barrettes to style her hair, and then of course she has her giant pink hairbrush to brush her hair before you curl it. And then for the curling tools, she comes with 3. So first up we have a 4 set of curlers, and next she has a curling wand, which is a normal one without anything, and the big clamp. And then she also comes with a second wand with groove this time and a smaller clamp. And she comes with instructional papers, which I haven't seen under the doll for a long time. So it's just really simple. Just tell you that you need to clamp it at the bottom and just basically roll it up. So as per the instructions, I'm going to take a pinky width of hair to curl. I took a little bit less than a pinky just to be safe. So I'm going to test out each tool. So first I'm going to try with the normal curler. So basically just tells you to clamp it at the bottom, at the very edge, and just roll it up really tight, all the way up to her head. And like it says in the paper, I'm just going to hold it really tight for about 10 seconds, then release. Oh, it does curl actually, but not as good as I had hoped, and as you can see, the curls do fall out really fast just by touching it just a little bit. And if you just brush it out, they completely go back to straight, so I guess that's a plus if you want to replay over and over again, I suppose. Right, but that was a pass, so now I'm going to move on to the curling iron with the grooves. Alright, so just take another pinky width of hair, and I'm gonna smooth it out and just clamp it at the bottom and just roll your way up. And I tried to roll it along the grooves that they provided, and carefully not to let any flyaways in the middle. And since the 10-second thing didn't really work out for the first one, I'm gonna hold it for about 30 to 40 seconds really tight against your head and release. So this one worked so much better than the first one, and the curl came out beautifully as well. I think this one works better because it's easier to pull it out since the clamp is just a tiny one at the end, so you don't really have to struggle with anything. Again, the problem is that the curls fall out just completely as soon as you take it out. So last but not least, we're gonna try out the curler. So just pop out those little things from the little plastic prisons, and I filmed the first one out of the frame, so I'm showing you guys with the second one. So basically just take a small amount of hair again, just roll it up the curlers, and at the end just fasten with the little clasp that it has. And I'm gonna wait for about 30 to 40 seconds because I have already lost faith in their so-called 10-second thingy, and just wait for it. Now it's time to take them out, so just undo the clamps and just slowly side it out. So they do work as well, but I think they give more of a wavy look than actual curls. But yeah, I guess that count as a pass. So right now we have tried curling her hair with all 3 tools provided, and the answer is yes. Her hair does curl, but of course there are pros and cons to it as well, so I'm gonna walk you through them right now. So on the box they said hold for 10 seconds, but that does not work at all. Like, I have tried holding it up to about 60 seconds, and the curls do fall out as soon as you like take it out. At the most they've held on is about like 1 minute, and if you want to look like the styles that they show on the back of the box, we're gonna have to do a lot more than 10 seconds in order to achieve those look as well. So right now I'm going to give my thoughts on each of the 3 tools that we use. So I'm going to start with the normal one, which is my least favorite one because the clamp is just really long, and if you use the method that they said in the instructions, it's just really hard to take it out and you just end up ruining the curl. So my suggestion is that you basically just roll the hair around the curler manually, like the way you would do to a normal human hair with the normal curling iron, and I find that way works much better than the one that they provided. Next up we have the second one with the groove and the smaller clamp, and I would have to say this is my favorite tool to use, and I think it just works so much better. The clamp is small, so it's just easier to take it out, and then the grooves, they also provide more of like a form for the curls to form, so the curls do end up much better than the other tools combined, and I really love it. And bam, you have perfect curls right there with that one. So yeah, this one is my favorite. And finally we have the curler. So I don't have much to say about them, except I think they will be really useful when you want the curls to last longer, so you can put the curlers in and leave your hair for overnight or a few hours, and you can undo all of them at once, so you have like a uniform set of curls that will last a bit more longer than the few seconds that we have tried so far. But eventually all 3 tools provided are just for show because they don't do anything special at all, because the magic of this doll is her hair, which has a special quick curl hair that makes all the curling possible. So that's the magic of it, as you can basically just use anything to curl her hair and it will curl, so you don't need to depend on those 3 tools that they provided. You can be creative and play around with everything that you can find, and that's the magic about this doll that I really enjoyed. And that means you can use like straws and all those type of other curls that you may find and leave her hair for overnight or a few hours if you want to get the looks that they shown on the back of the box where her whole head is curled, because with these wands it's kind of impossible. Like, if you're curling on the 3rd one, the first 2 would have fallen out already, so if you want the curls to be the full head and last longer, I would suggest trying to leave it for longer overnight. So my final verdict is that I would give her a 4 out of 5, because even though her curls doesn't last for any amount of time at all, it is tremendously fun to play around with her and just curl her hair again and again and play around with different styles. And overall, I think that's the aim of this doll, and I really think Mattel succeeded in doing that. So I think not just kids but adults like me will have fun playing with her as well, because I don't even play with dolls anymore, and I just played with her for hours just curling her hair, and just gives so much of the memories that we had of the imaginative play. So super fun. I would give her a 2 thumbs up. So I guess that's it for my video on the hands-on impression of the Barbie Endless Curls doll. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it, and let me know in the future if you like to see more of this hands-on experience type of things where I try out dolls and toys. So let me know if you want to see more of that. But right now, thank you so much for watching, and you can also check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr at DisneyBoy21 for more infos and pictures. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon in my next video. So bye!